Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. How are you today? Yes, today it's 3 o'clock here where I am, and let me change here because I almost forgot one of the most important parts, and actually I did because I don't have it here. Give me a second, because let's come back here. I did not put the game screen, so yeah, you are going to see nothing once I swap, and there we are. Uh, We're going to be seeing here Syndicate against. Hey, give me a second. Give me a second. Translator here, and from the German, yes.
Betrunkene Fliesentisch Besitzer.
Yeah, no, yeah.
Betrunkene Fliesentisch Besitzer.
Betrunkene
Betrunkene Fliesentisch Besitzer.
Fliesentisch Besitzer. Or something like that. I don't know. BFTB. Easy for everyone. BFTB. Just in case the translation here is based on Google translation, is drunken table owner, and it's very German of them. I already cast them once. I believe it was against. I don't remember. Don't remember, but I did cast them. I believe it was LCM, maybe La Compañía Maldita, and I also did try to pronounce this name. And this is exactly what I said. It's very German of them, well, just beer and this and that. And yeah. Anyways, today we're going to be seeing here Sainte-Marie-du-Mont. It's a very, very common map, let's say, because I'm fucking done. I believe more than 60% of my cast are already here in Sainte-Marie-du-Mont, or close to Sainte-Marie-du-Mont, Sainte-Marie-Église, or something like this, But yes. So seems the turn is coming a few minutes early. 2 minutes early, actually. So yeah, we're about to turn. I'm here with my hot chocolate. Well, actually cold, because in the south here it's hot as fuck. We're in summer. And unfortunately, there were good days, I mean, the last week, quite windy, and a gentle breeze that was cold enough to, like, negate all the heat of the summer, It was lovely, but today it became hot as fuck again, so yeah, but there is a little gentle breeze. It's good enough. You're still gonna sweat a lot, for real. So yeah. And yes, we are going to be here seeing Sainte-Marie-du-Mont. Midpoint is going to be AA network, I believe, because I didn't bother to check. Where is here? AA network, correct? Switch. Good. Teams are missing. No, never mind. We are switching the set. In 30 more seconds. Well, it's going to be starting on time. It's something that amazes me is that the Germans are doing this match, and well, as far as from the nothing unless I know, the Germans are not that punctual. Mostly based on their trains. I don't know if outside the trains they are on time, on schedule. But yes, I'm going to be joining. I forgot the name. Who was it? Who was it? I believe he's throwing some supplies. I believe it's going to be the arty man here. I'm showing jig. Yes, or yes, I don't know. Gotcha. Just throw my good luck, boys, and yes, this key. And gonna give you some screen. Today it's going to be Javier Gerardo Milei casting you guys. Yes, you can see on top of the screen. I don't know, it's black. There we go. And it's just a little bit trolling, you know, here in Counter-Strike 2 with a friend. Past time, I believe my last cast also, last year, was with this other guy, Jorge Rafael Videla, who's a very, very known dictator here in Argentina from the 1976. And well, my friend was with was Jorge Leopoldo Galtieri, I believe is the first name Jorge, I don't really remember, but Galtieri, another known dictator from the time, mostly for the Malvinas War, 1982, with the famous phrase, si quieren venir que vengan, les presentaremos batalla. If they want to come, we'll give them fight, basically. And yes, and well, we had this Colombian guy with the Colombian dictator. What can I tell you, know? And well, earlier we were the liberators. You know, I was Jose Francisco de San Martin. Then I had this friend who was I forgot the name, but the last name is Roses, just in case. And well, this time we decided to go with presidents, or almost presidents, because I'm Javier Milei, the actual president of Argentina. One of my friends is Cristina Fernández de Kirchner, ex-president of Argentina, and whom I hope she dies, for real. She did a lot of shit to my country. And then we have an almost president who ran for the elections with Milei, who's Juan Schiaretti. And here we go. Pretty well deployed for both sides, typical of this map. This truck is the one that is gonna be the most interesting one to keep an eye on, mostly because probably there is an AT or a shot prepared for this section, the only way they can cross over here, so not many people for over here, so kinda smart, you know, to not have many people there. Hear that tank shot, nothing hit, it seems. Just follow it a little bit more. First Gary coming up here for BFTB. Yeah, I'm not saying the German name. And here we have the first two for the Syndicate side, rather than AA Network. Sorry, it's just got the game in Spanish. Starts coming for Syndicate. Ooh, very, very close shots over that truck. It's going to be a supply truck here. Now you've seen this match here, this face-off. One versus 5 actually. Yeah, no way. It's 5v1. It's a lot. Let's be honest about it. Syndicate managing here to clean off all the infantry of BFTB in the point. BFTB's savior right now would be this little Stuart, who I believe should push over there, but no, who's shooting? Yeah, it's oh yeah, the medium. Yeah, no, don't push, Stu, don't push. Map-wise, we have here a confrontation on the 5 point road here. Very important section to control on this map, mostly when you have this midpoint or this west point, I don't really remember the name, sorry. Here we have Suscribite facing Scope. Suscribite wins. Point keeps going in favor here of Syndicate. All the play here, Gary lost already for Syndicate. Have a Greyhound back here. The West, we could say it's completely controlled by BFTB right now. Love Able trying to infiltrate a little bit further. Believe this is going to be a German BFTB. Strafen. Let me check the plane. No, it's actually a Focke-Wulf. So it was an a Syndicate. Why the Germans are not playing as Germans? You know, it's confusing. Fuck. Here we have the reaction. Dog prep to King's infiltration or tries of infiltration. Point about to go in favor of Syndicate. Let me check 1 second here. Yes, everything is going good. Let me hide the chat because it's annoying. And no, yes, no, I don't know. Maybe. A little bit more chocolate. Ooh! I don't know if it was artillery or if it was the Stewie. I believe it was artillery. Berber, nice shot here. Artillery killing the 3 men inside the hard point. "30 seconds away of 5 minutes into the match after the wall drop. Point still contested. Yes, no, maybe. Going in favor of Syndicate once again. Farm here bring a very important place to keep for this midpoint. And well, if you have the eastern point too, you know, point is right here. But yes, we see here the BFTB is actually playing wider than the Syndicate team. But Syndicate's managing to get a few infiltrations here, a bit further into enemy territory than BFTB, and the point is about to go to Syndicate here. And there we go. Right after the 5 minutes into the match, have the first point capture here for Syndicate, 3-2 in their favor. Excellent job. Got replacement as of now. Well, this one here on the left is missing where Love is. I believe it's supply guy here to rebuild it. How this guy replacement is quite good. I mean, they do their job. These two here, quite quickly done. Very nice playing here by them. And on behalf of BFTB, very good guy replacement too. Maybe squeeze a little bit one here, maybe. But they also have this one here on the back. Defensive for cattle sheds. And match is going fairly good for Syndicate as of now, you know. Because maybe not that much. These 4 squares here. Charlie Dog 5'6", sorry. It's mostly controlled by BFTB. So this might be a little bit dangerous for the near term, mostly for Syndicate. And right here on the east of the map, a little bit more control, but still the same situation. It's a little bit more infantry on the BFTB side. Syndicate is concentrating most of its infantry here in the middle. Controlling here a bit better. Delta 6. Good job. 2 mediums, 2 B4s versus 2 M4A3s. Believe, there we go. First heavy on Syndicate. We're going to have a heavy here. 2, yes. First Tiger, first 76. A bit more chocolate. Let's dive here, you know, it's one of the most important zones to control here. Very, very nice shooting. I believe it was Evac. If it was him, very, very nice shooting. Or whoever it was, actually, very, very nice awareness, you know, seeing them through this tiny hole. I just couldn't, you know, it's just... Did press record? Yes, I did. Just in case, you know. Very aggressive position for the two mediums, the two P4s. Very risky move. Only turret being seen. Bounce hit, penetration by the P4. Great shot. Who's the gunner here? Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ. It's going to be the gunner. The hand of God. What a goal. Yes, no, maybe. One more. Ooh, great job here. Who's the gunner? I don't know if it has a German pronunciation. Probably would be something like something. No, that was mostly Russian. I don't know. I don't know. Yeah. German's too hard. Before quite aggressive. Very near miss by Whoopi. But not from the gunner. Super support. I'm gonna believe it's super support. I want to believe that. But yes, we see some progress here on the east by these Syndicate forces here. And we see BFTB giving fight here on the west. Yet, ooh, careful, because Perry here just cleaned the Germans. It's just only Doug having to remove the OP from here, because the OP of King is gone, so he's going to have to spawn here on the Gary and start running once again down to try and make some progress. We see here Syndicate manages to hold, to gain complete control actually of this 5-point intersection. But still, two mediums, the 76 arrived. Where's the Tiger? Here's the Tiger. Let's go over here, because this is interesting. BFTB not being able to hold all this advance, having the ooh, what a such, having the upper hand over there. You know, no MG has been placed here. I believe Sir Cartman here, Cartman, right? Cartman is going to be the name until the end of the stream, at least. Seems the MG is about to be placed, and that's going to, well, help BFTB defend all this infantry trying to push. And here we have Primo, no more. Have here an NPC. Let's see how the NPC plays. You would expect more from an NPC, right? At least from a bot. But anyways, This is the... No, this is the medium. Where is this 76? Is over there being placed next to the other medium. I believe that's the P4? Yes. One of the P4s. One of the P4s, because we have another one already. Two P4s versus... And a tiger versus two mediums, two M43s, and a 76 jumbo. After this first infiltration here by BFTB, which removed this gallery, we see nothing else like it on any of the teams. No infiltrations or complete infiltrations by the BFTB nor the Syndicate. Well, Syndicate is don't having more trouble trying to get behind the enemy. Leave more chocolate. But we see this infiltration here. Yes, it's going to be hard with here a sniper watching. There we go. All these people from the Syndicate side dying. Strafing here. Another flare here. King still surviving. Tattoo is surviving yet. Hurry, you're gonna kill him. Well, he actually got an OP before dying, so fairly good for Tattoo there. What do we have here? I believe it was a truck. No, ref station. Ooh, very nice shooting here by Aronio once again. Before retreating, I believe there are going to be some rep over there. And careful, because here goes the first. Means completely exposed. George, I believe, saw him. Maybe Queen is going to see him too. Let's check by ourselves, maybe. Great job here by Nirok. But I believe sees, heard the shot, saw his teammate got killed. Plus a mark from the commander. I believe he's going to be paying attention. Not enough attention. Nirok here, infiltrating. Now or never, people here on the Queen OP. Yeah, German bombing here, killing the rep team of the tank. Tank is just solo crew right now. Bombing anyway was not enough to give a clean way in to 5 points for BFTB. And this is dangerous here. This item did manage to infiltrate all the way behind Syndicate. Maybe here Al Capone going to be able to see him, maybe now, based on his position right now. Nick Rocks here is going to be a very fit person right at the end of the match. But be careful here, because Dog on the BFTB side manages to infiltrate one infantry here. Serbian what? Serbian something. Managed to infiltrate, but well, got killed based on 4 people surrounding here. 5 actually. abandoned tank, abandoned medium in favor of another heavy tank. Have another tiger too. I wonder if it's going to be 76 or 75. Based on the fuel, should be 76, correct? Great choice, in my opinion. I don't really understand why would you bring a 75. I understand it has more armor to face a medium, you know, but I don't know. I see more use in a 75 mostly when you are, I don't know, it's a final push and you know the enemy has no heavy armor to penetrate your armor, you know. That's the only reasonable use I would see for the 75. Troughing here. What was that? P51. It was a P51, right? German team, the BFTB, manages to get solid positioning over here. Here with the armor rework, Team 17 made the Allied, the US infantry, being able to penetrate the side of a tiger at a very, very stupid angle. .76 poking here, trying to get a shot, I believe, on the tiger. That was the medium here defending the tiger. Believe it was trucks. Careful here because the 76 misses his shot. Very, very lovely shot there to the cupola. I don't know how that penetrated. Yeah, no way that should have penetrated the armor. But this zone has been again controlled by Syndicate, and still impossible, it seems, for Syndicate to remove all this infantry here and gain some territory. Was it that double tap or something like that? In this tiger and that before? I don't know, but the 76 is gone. Well, here's the second 76 arriving the combat scene. Now the thing, it's at 2v1. Hold F and you're going to help them repair. Just like War Thunder. On the east, seems it's got a little bit more complicated for Syndicate here. We see maybe not that more difficult. Maybe. This seems to be this is going to be one of those, you know, hour and 30 minutes just seeing this same point. It seems as of now, not half an hour into the match, 25 minutes and almost 20 seconds into the match, But it seems it's going to be one of those long matches here. It's going to be hold the 3-2. But I believe it's going to depend on how BFTB plays their tanks. And we see these peace strikes going to do absolutely nothing. The two tigers moved. Having an armor standoff here. They must hide right now. Remember, boys, after the update, 3 hits in the turret gets you destroyed. 2 hits in the hull gets you destroyed too. Or 1 in the hull, 2 in the turret. Or 2 in the turret, 1 in the hull, wherever you want it. This is a very, very difficult position to be in right now. There's an 8C from the side and you're gone. Great job here by Evac. Getting rid of Rotsau. That's too easy driving, boys. Go follow him on YouTube. A short alt out here. Want to check how's the stream going. You also did try to pronounce. Sounds good. Sounds good. Good enough for me. Let me be right quick. Give me a second. Someone just wrote me. She's replying. He's responding. 1 second. Sorry. Okay, well, I don't know if he's going to be joining me on the cast or he's going to just be staying because she's good in a voice chat transmitting. Here we go. Finally, some progress on the Syndicate side. Some infantry actually coming and pushing out BFTB. This might be dangerous anyway. I believe they do have time to get back into the map. I believe it's going to be close, but they do have time. Indeed, they do have time. And if this is going to be dangerous, this just seems like they letting it slide. Maybe they're expecting here a 8C to spawn in this gallery. Or maybe they're expecting this Stu is not gonna try to... That was lag. There goes 2 ATs. What was that, Sperry? Come on. No, why? This is fun. Gonna be a hard one. Yeah, no. Hope is being removed here by Lumsey. one job. Two people, one job. One. There we go. Three people, one job. Stewie down, same as Luch. Still have the two tigers. Medium here, chilling. 76 over here. Moved its position from here to here. Medium coming. And I believe another heavy is about to come. Let's take a look once again what they're bringing out. If it's a 76 or a 75, should be a 76 based on the time. And indeed it is a 76. It's taking time to start. But yes, very good MG here by Lord. Bliatsuka gets killed. Major P, I believe it's going to be Major P, holding this position for the BFTB as of now. Country should be quite close following here. Eva killing Major P. Gonna get a second kill. Yes, he is. Maybe a third. Not enough. Whoopi decides to end the streak. Well, it's just to... Don't tell me it was a mine. Don't tell me it was a mine. Syndicate, once again, in control of this area here. And something we can see is that on this area here, just northwest of the point of AA network, BFTB has been pushed back, right? Because, well, over here, they managed to push forward. Actually, we can see people already infiltrating into... Not for long. Not for long. People gone here. But yeah, we were watching Syndicate over this area, controlling all the way to these hedgerows here, over there. But yeah, we can see that, I believe, the MG or the job that BFTB is doing over here is still holding since the start of the match. It's kind of complicated this try by Syndicate, so we see BFTB managing to push. Al Capone deciding to take things on his hand. 2 kills. Great job by Hampo. Hampopo 74. Dies for a noble cause. Getting this OP out off. And yeah, no, why? I mean, you know they have infantry over there. Why? Anyways, once again, we have Paul Rusty here, infiltrating once again to AA network. Now, is he gonna kill Batman or Batman's gonna kill him? He's gonna kill Batman for sure. Indeed. Too much pew pew by Batman, getting him killed. Well, Rusty should be looking for a gallery or so, for sure. But no, he's going to find this OP here and a lot of infantry here. A panic shock by censored. Once again, BFTB infiltrating on Syndicate. He got down. He got down. No P for sure. It's him, the guy that we saw had an OP here, managed to infiltrate all the way to here to Sainte-Marie-du-Mont. Is infiltrating once again. Should have time to do this, at least to here. I don't know if he's going to manage to cross this hedge road too. But it's I'm curious. I'm curious. Traffic here by where's the plane? Allied plane here. Not many kills, but anyway, he got in the first after the first hedge row, so he's all the way to do whatever he please. We see another tiger coming out, therefore one must have been lost over here. 76 is lost too. Medium over here, tiger here. So was a nice interchange, and we have this 76 here once again, and 2 mediums going to be for BFTB. They're at least 3 minutes away from another 76. This is going to be trying here the impossible for BFTB. And I wonder if it's going to work out. Check the map real quick. We see some progress here on the Syndicate on the east, on this farm. But on the west, we see Dog actually doing some progress of infiltration. Here, my friend Chin Chen Han Chin, it's aware of Jesse, or he was just shooting to Domino. A pistol kill by Jesse. Not for much more. Evac, it's quite an aware person. Quite a very aware person. See Dog infiltrating, Item infiltrating all the way here. King manages to cross to Gary's gone on the Syndicate side. Supplies falling for a new Gary here, I believe. Item and King OPs far west should be removed soon, if possible. Tiger repositioning himself, destroying the medium. This M43, it's on the other side. Point is being captured right now. Going to believe it's mostly because of the soft tap pressure. No one is inside this hard point, but Charlie just decided to spawn in with Batman once again inside the hard point. Two Garby's gone here, actually. So in total, we have 3 Gary gone for Syndicate. Oh, this is hot. This is hot. I like what I'm seeing. Anyways, great job here on the east by Syndicate, completely wiping the Germans from this farm. And we see once the Germans were gone on that zone, we see Syndicate once again trying to push all the way here, which they done in the past before BFTB decided to place MGs over here. So yeah, that was the solution to this issue here, not being able to push. So hopefully for Syndicate, they're going to be able to push a little bit further into this farm with more infantry, control it actually, place an OP closer, maybe something like that. But on the west, engineless? I don't know. Great job by Barky there, who just got killed by Jesse, I believe. Oof. Who was it? Who was it? I don't know. Jesse might have a sight on this tank commander repairing. See, this guy. I'm not gonna pronounce that. Point just got contested twice. Two galleries built. Well, the third one actually was rebuilt but got destroyed again. So there we go. This is lovely. This is what I wanted to see, at least on the Syndicate side. Great job here. This is practically securing this farm here. Now the progress should be over here, this area, but yeah, there is a 76 actually. Let's go confirm it's a 76. I believe it is the one that we saw earlier, but just in case. Seen so many 75s, Indeed, it's a 75. It's fair to say it's not wrongly positioned, because it's not facing armor actually, but yeah, there is a tiger over in the east side of the map. Item gets an OP here. This might be dangerous here, and I don't know what happened here. One, two, three, four, five, six, seven, 8. Maybe they did remove this one in favor of this one here. Maybe. But yes, careful, because item here, it's right in front of the P4. P4's driver is aware. Probably the whole crew of this tank, this P4 is aware. Ooh, cattle sheds being contested right now. And should be starting the cap progress soon, once the third person gets inside the point. There we have some cap progress. Cattle shed is falling down. This is going to drag a few people we see already from the BFTB lines. Now, the thing with dragging a few people out of the main line is that if your team wasn't having any push or advance, it's going to allow the enemy to keep pushing. I mean, not that many pushes, but at least one push, Maybe, I don't know, from here they're going to be managed to go to here, Not that much, but it's some progress for Syndicate at least, Because if they were able to hold all these for a long time with 5 people less, why couldn't they now push a little bit more, since they have less people to face? And since all this progress has been gone because this OP is gone too, this is what happened in return. They gave away of Charlie and Delta 5-6 almost completely, basically. On the east, the fight keeps going on. Dog is a little bit too close. BFTB is dog, just in case. Hits him still here on Nick Rocks. OP gun. Ooh, Ryan. Well, in Spanish, you have an expression, at least in the Argentine Spanish, saying, "Tenés un culo enorme." Exact translation, you have such a big ass fat. A big fat ass, sorry. The dyslexia. Which means you're lucky as fuck. And you don't know how lucky you are, you know? The sensor here. There we go. Paris aware. Paris aware. Great job. Finally, Nick Rocks dies. This Gary still plays here. Seems was not noticed yet, but I believe it's blocked. Should be blocked. I believe censored heard something? No. Yeah, no, you don't hear. Very hard to distinguish. But anyways, back to the back. Trick here, getting 4 kills. I believe it was 4. Well, that was artillery actually. And kill no more. I don't know who it was. It was Ranger, maybe. But this is allowing a lot of push here by Syndicate. Plus this push here and this well-controlled east of the map. Syndicate is actually managing to kinda control here the west too. So Syndicate right now it's very, very well positioned, which is kinda going in favor of what I said, you know. We're 50 minutes into the match, almost. And yeah, it's just a 3-2 hold and don't let the enemy cap, right? See some interesting plays, you know, mostly here on cattle sheds by Dog, who's Dog? Omen. And well, those interesting plays by Item here on both sides, flanking, actually. Beautiful Gary here by the commander. So this is beautiful for Syndicate here. Complete control on the west, almost, because option still here and this Gary is still here. And here on the west, on the east, I mean, quite control too. Here you have the infantry only, and well, on this line of hedgerows, this road, which is to be expected. 75 is gone, I believe. Unless this one, where I lost it here. Unless this one here is this 75. No, this is 76. 75 has been lost then. Don't know if it was by infantry or the armor. we saw the armor was a little bit more to the east. And well, that was I mentioned. I mean, it was okay to have a 75 here unless you had heavy armor, that could penetrate you. So might have been heavy armor and infantry too. Bombing here by Syndicate gets 2 kills, 3 kills. Fortunately, Baker P spawned slightly later, so BFTB has infantry here. I don't know what was the point of that rocket. Whoopi killing Barky here. Sukabliat, not enough reaction time. Whoopi gets 3 kills here. Evac, 4 kills by Whoopi. Evac gets 1 kill. Gonna have more. 5 kills, Whoopi. 6 kills. Damn, Whoopi. He's also using that shitty ass M3 grease gun, Fucking hate it. It's impossible to use. Dog once again infiltrating quite deep into BFTB's lines. It's going to be exposed by this Gary soon. There we go. Queen is doing quite a good job over here, actually. One kill gets the second. Yes, no, maybe, no. Fortunately for Queen, that OP is still there. And he died. Here we see Dog just kill Mike. Item once again, Nigrox. Nigrox is a multi-purpose, I mean, midfield player. If you know about football, No, I'm not talking about that shit that the US calls football. I'm talking about real football, just in case, Oh, it's called soccer. Suck these nuts. Easy. It's football. Anyways, Dog has an OP over here, so he can spawn once again. Some progress being made on the west means actually not progress. It was a little bit backwards because they have almost complete control of the 4 quadrants. But yes, with this Gary here, it's kind of impossible to have this 4 quadrants control. So this is actually progress in my eyes. Maybe that was a recon plane. No, supply here for the US, for the Germans, I mean. No, for the... no, this is for the US, yeah. I hope no one sees it and maybe Nigrox once again can infiltrate and build this guy again, maybe. I believe that's going to be the hope here for... what was the German commander name? Where is he? Primo. Forgot. ¿Qué onda, Primo? ¿Todo bien, loco? Tiger advancing here. 76 arriving over there. So 2 76s, 1 medium, M4A3, 2 Tigers. Ooh, lovely shot there. It's a very calculated pixel shot there. Whose unit? Raku 3, I believe it's going to be. Julian MM is going to be the gunner. Very good shot, to be honest. Very precise, very exact, very accurate. Now, I don't think this tiger is aware of that 76 right there. Should be aware now that that 76 just shot and actually penetrated the chassis here, the hull. Great shot. Ooh. Arithia there. Lovely shot. No words. No words. That's orgasmic. No more words to describe that. I believe that was the other tiger hitting from the across the map here. Great awareness. 2 shots. It's gonna be enough. Enough time. Ooh, not enough. But almost there. Great shots too here. Fortunately, not very well placed. Otherwise, that tank should be dead. But here, Chin Chan Han Chin Ice is going to be the gunner of those 2 magnificent shots. And thanks to that 76, BFTB manages to once again recompose here. Because, well, they had the tiger right then completely shooting over them, not letting them advance practically. So, great shot for that 76, making the tiger retreat, giving some breath to their infantry. And AA Network is once again contested, not anymore, but she's got contested there. And I believe was too much chocolate, cold chocolate here. I need to go to the bathroom, so I'm gonna leave you with this, and I'm just remembering, I believe you are not hearing the game. Yeah, no, you just hearing the game. Yeah, sorry. Forgot. Be right back. I mean, as always, it wouldn't be a stream of mine if it wasn't for the mistakes, of course. I just can't make a proper good stream without these kind of issues, I don't know, it's like a signature, of this channel here. There we go, once again, completely here. Yes, I did wash my hands, just in case. Here we have medium flanking on the west. That's going to be interesting to see. No, it's tracking around here once again what was on the BFTB side. Very, very good push here by the Syndicate. The main thing I would dare to say that has to be done by the Syndicate side right now is taking care of this, and please don't tell me it's what I believe it is. Ah, you lucky bastard. Great job there by Smith. Quite dangerous too, you know, the rear of the tank completely exposed. One of the 76 seems to be down. I mean, maybe you saw it, I didn't. One of the Tigers, two mediums, two Tigers here against one medium, 176. Where is he going? You should be looking forward, not backwards. A little bit of lag. There we go. Shot in the move. This is unfortunate here on the east, losing the farm like this. Fortunately, this Gary is still up, so still can be defended or recaptured. It depends on how Dog is going to act. Cowboy here. Cowboy is not going to be looking back. Good for him, he has teammates, but not enough. Great shot by Dirty. Great shot there by Enzo. Great awareness there by Chucks. Panda is dead. He's not redeploying, he's telling his squad where I'm dead, the Gary is. Probably for a mark. Would be the smart thing to do if it wasn't known. Main mobile gets one kill, but yeah, it's a 41 and the poor guy see you on. Oh, what do we have here? Some supplies for the Germans. I believe they're going to be doing some rep stations. There we have them. Charlie dies to Charlie. And it's incredible how you suddenly can lose like 5 people, you know. And where was it, this Tiger? Yes, indeed, this Tiger here got a magnificent kill. That 76 was the gunner. Ice, let's say ice, it's faster. Sugar and Roger might be the biggest problem right now for Syndicate. Only Sugar. There we go. Once again, it's a 1v3 from multiple sides. Nothing you could do. West, we see once again here Nigrock, a little bit infiltrated, a little bit collapsed lines here of Syndicate. Got up once again here. Dog is about to remove it once again. Bombardment here by Syndicate. I heard something else. No, that's just ammo. Medium destroy, I believe it's going to be exactly infantry, 2 ATs. And well, once again, since the armor rework where the bazooka and the Piat can penetrate the exact same amount of armor as the Panzerschreck, my bad. Yeah, no, it's completely impossible to play medium tanks on the German side and do this kind of pushes without getting killed. They also get us 1 extra rocket free, so they could easily take out a Tiger. What is this place? Germans really wanting to capture this east side of the map. 23 minutes remaining and 30 seconds of the match. This is going to be a 76 instead of a 75. Gunner got a mark? No. But the good thing for the Syndicate side is that they do know where the tanks are, so German bombing here. I mean the BFTB allies bombing. But with this Tiger here, no way you can just push. What do we have over here? It's going to be this medium here. We also have a half truck, just in case. Great job here. Dirt in the house, defending the Gary. And it's over there. Medium destroyed, I believe. Yes. Still the heavy armor and the light armor here. The recon. No eyes on any of them. If they push, oh man, if they push a little bit more. Tell me use this. Push a little bit more. Push a little bit more. No! Push a little bit more. It's a lovely shot from here. But not anymore. Tank is behind hedgerows. Oh, was a lovely shot. 2 half tracks actually. I don't know when. Well, he's just broken. Yep. Some problems here on the west, losing Charlie and Delta 6 too. Charlie 6 at least, Delta 6 is still contested basically. On the east, complete loss of Hotel 5-6 and Schorsch 5 here. Going to be Golf actually nowadays. Some issues here on Golf 6. Jesse once again here. Two mediums, 2 heavies. Going to be 2 heavies and a recon vehicle for the BFTB. Medium coming here. It's kind of the same on tanks. Kinda. Minutes on the clock. Okay, so BFTB wants to win, of course. I mean, it's the semi-final here. No, the main thing is they are almost the same on tanks. If you want to push, and cap, your enemy must not have any armor. Or if they do have, it's, I mean, just one tank maybe. And the preference of it being a medium max. No tigers, no heavy armor. Because, well, heavy armor can give you a good fight actually. And that good fight might be against your tanks. And if you want to push, tanks are so important. Defending, actually, they matter a lot, because all that explosive mass of the HE shell. And when attacking, because once again, the explosive mass and the penetrating capabilities of the AP, you know, killing the enemy tanks. So some problems here might have been shot this time. I don't believe so. Another strafing by the BFTB, I believe. Yes. So, right now we are getting into that moment of the match where desperation should be about to hit, you know? Because it's, we're doing our strat, we're doing what we wanted to do, and it's not working. What is this? What is this? Not a problem. This is the 75 actually. So it's practically having 2 mediums, 1 heavy, and recon squad, recon team. I mean, tank. Jeez. Should have slept more. And Tiger's gone here? Careful. Careful. Another Tiger spawn. Okay, so as I was saying, the thing is, this is when we start to see one of two. The final push that was planned, and this is going to do if we can do this and that, or desperation, trying to get into the point however we can. It's one of those two, and seems they're trying to coordinate it, because we see the whole team of BFTB getting closer, you know, even more with this heavy tank here, which is a 75 only. And this airhead, I don't know who's going to drop it, but it's dropped already. I'm going to believe it's from the BFTB, because Syndicate has 2 Garys and a half track. I don't believe they need a airhead to secure the point, you know. Here we go. Tanks trying to get into the point. Airhead gone. Great awareness here by can you stop for a second? Sagaria, yeah. I don't know if it has more English pronunciation. This position here very important if you want to capture AA network, which is seems that BFTB is struggling a lot with getting, and without this position here, only tanks can come like this, you know, and beg there is no ATs over here or here, you know, that could just flank, shoot and hide again, you know. You can see this 75 very hit. Sagaria there with the AT here. Exactly what I said. You just can't cap AA network with a 5-point here. This 5-point road intersection. So now, I believe we actually are entering that desperation stage I was talking about. Because we only have 14 minutes and 30 seconds on the clock, which is 12 minutes and 30 seconds on the clock to cap. Remember, we have 2 minutes for a whole cap progress to be made uninterrupted. I mean, if it's only contested for a second, it's 2 minutes and 1 second, not just 2 minutes. So, match is coming to its end. And BFTB knows. BFTB knows. And oh, what a lovely, lovely bombing there. Allowing here Storming to come and clean those that OP. By the way, it's such a deja vu I should have, you know, with this situation here. Weird. What are you going to do to it? So I believe you heard sure I place it's OP, or you heard it's OP. Great, 1 kill. Sugar is aware of your position right now. Sugar got killed by, I believe it was here, Dish. Well, Sweet got killed too, I believe it was by a soft air. Or, how the fuck do you pronounce that? Rishluf Tanakitiker. Rishluf. There is a T between 2 F's. How do you pronounce that? Yeah, fuck off. Now. East, it's once again under control here. Farm 2 by Syndicate. West, it's quite an open way for BFTB, but here comes Prep and Dog. Once again, Love, it's once again the first one in red territory in a long time since Dog. See this airhead here, which is falling, I believe it's already falling. Yes, there it is. Prep, where are you? Prep here. Nib saw it. Nib going to remove it. Great awareness here by Nib. Airhead's live should be exactly Airhead hot. There goes a grenade, which misses. And there goes a second grenade, which does not. Very smart by Nib. Seen many times infantry trying to destroy that, an airhead by bare hands, you know. And getting killed and the airhead being used because they got killed. But no, you can destroy an airhead there with just a grenade, you know, a hand grenade. It's smarter. It's way smarter. Just throw a grenade, make sure it gets destroyed. Don't risk your team losing because you just didn't want to throw a grenade or waste a grenade that you probably wouldn't use anyway. A little bit of water. No water, yeah. Excuse me, mate. Can you give me a water? Bottle of water, yeah. Luca Bliad here getting 1 kill at least. Yeah, Ranger aware of its positioning. Great job here by BFTB infantry clearing French. 10 minutes, 10 seconds, which is 8 minutes and 10 seconds for BFTB to start a cap progress uninterrupted. Once again, Tiger here. And the other Tiger over here quite close in case needed. P4. So 1 of 2. BFTB comes out with something quite quickly, or they acknowledge their defeat. It's one of those 2 options only. Because, once again, Syndicate has a tank superiority. And the tanks are very important to defending or attacking the point, so yeah. 276s, I believe, 1 medium and 1 light vehicles for the... Yes, 276s for the BFTB, a little bit laggy there. What's my ping? What is my ping? 552, 516, 420. Jeez. 568. 444, 432. 444. 380. Damn, boy. Anyway, since we're here, let's check real quick points in general. The tank-wise, quite decent tanks. Quite decent tanks. On the... I believe these 1,000 points are going to be another tank units on the BFTB, so quite decent too, let's be honest. No, that's not the key. It's this one. I'm hearing before getting shot. Oh, AT. I'm interesting. I want to check this AT. Where is it? Very interesting. Very interesting AT. Very interesting AT, not gonna lie. Plane flying some supplies here for the Germans. For the Allies, sorry. For the Germans, the BFTB. Tanks are literally inside the AA network. These two are holding here all this infantry. One of two. Once again, this is the desperation move time for BFTB, where they just randomly start going forward, trying to get the AA network, or they acknowledge their defeat. Because where did they tank go? Was 276 is a medium and a light vehicle? Yeah. Sorry guys, but this is... I'm shouting it already. This is going to be a victory here for Syndicate. The sugar is here inside the hard point for the Germans. 6 minutes 15 seconds on the clock. 4 minutes 15 seconds on the clock for BFTB to do some cap progress. 2 minutes of cap, remember. There we go. Here it is. This is... You just wouldn't, you know, as infantry go all across this open field. Can see Syndicate closing in to these 4 quadrants. See only Queen and cojones. Hostia puta, tío. Joder, coño. That's Spain Spanish, you know. No one here on the west anymore. Just as I said, Queen here on the far east. On the close east of AA network, we see some people, 3 only. Here comes a very, very poor bombardment. It's going to kill just area there. 1 kill with that bombardment. All this infantry here by BFTB doing an amazing push. Not being able to hold it actually. These are the desperation moves I was talking about. Just go forward. Doesn't matter if it's coordinated or no, just go forward. Barky there getting an OP, great job. Great job by Ranger. Quick scope. Great awareness there by Barky. Two more German BFTB, Ute and Major P. But yes, Syndicate, it's all the way up here. The only progress being made by BFTB, it's here, which is not the greatest, because this 5-point intersection still in hands of Syndicate and a Tiger. The Tiger, yes. This Tiger here pushing 3 minutes on the clock. 1 more minute for BFTB to start a cap progress. And as I said 3 minutes ago, this is going to be match for Syndicate already. No way they can start a cap progress with the amount of infantry Syndicate has here. And these 2 tanks, 3 actually, with this medium, this P4. And this recon here coming quite quickly. 40 seconds. Fifteen seconds. Minute and 50 seconds on the clock. No way BFTB can start a cap progress here. Syndicate is going to be the winner of this match. The winner of the semifinals. Which is going to be played, I believe, next weekend. Against either Pathfinders or Circle, depending on which wins. And GG. I mean, it ended up being, as I told quite early in the match, just a 3-2 and hold for Syndicate. Don't let the enemy cap. Don't play to a recap. But BFTB, it seems, I don't know if there was their strategy to play to a recap. It was just cap and hold, same as Syndicate here. But yes, it became that basically the match. See here, Kugelwagen. When it's a Kugelwagen, we gotta check it. I believe it was there. Yes. There we go. No! No, this has for the sake of my stream, I'm not gonna place that game audio. And yes, here we have point farming, my favorite sport in this game. Did I mean it? Yes. And look, how many points? 10,000. Not bad, not bad. Quite good. But yes, I mean, once again, let's check here quite quickly. The points 5,000 this infantry unit. That's quite amazing. No tanks at the end. I believe it's going to be many of the 1,000-point people. Once again, here 3,000. I mean, 2,300, 2,400. Tanks are very important in these kind of maps, and infantry, it's mostly the same. 700, 800, 900, 600, 2,100. I don't know if this guy was a tank. I don't think so. But yes, let's swap here once again. What a match. I really liked it. I mean, usually when you have these kind of matches, it's at 3-2 and it's a whole 3-2. It tends to be boring. But it was quite an interesting match. It was. So yeah, congratulations, Syndicate. And well, I believe if we're going to talk about lessons for saying some way, well, BFTB, take a little bit more of your tanks. You have amazing shots, by the way. These two shots we saw with the 76s, amazing shots. Not gonna lie, I like them. I really did like them. But yes. That's a different cowboy, not me. Cowboy in the chat. But yes, ladies and gentlemen, this is it. Thanks for watching the stream and see you on the next one. Hope you enjoyed, and nothing else to say. See you on the next one. I was here, just went to the Redbird stream, because he's streaming Pathfinder versus the Circle, the other semi-finalists, to go to the final of this league, and they should start the match. I forgot they started literally half an hour ago, and unfortunately, I wanted to see who was Syndicate going to face.